and post it on here later. Okay. All right. I think I got it. Okay. I think I got it. So, again, thank you for joining me. I just want to talk about a multiple uh, energies that are currently happening right now. I mean, oh my God, it's intense. Look, we got an Aries stellium going on here. We got 7 planets in Aries. I'm not liking how I'm looking on camera right now, but that's okay. So we got 7 planets in Aries right now as I've been really feeling the intensity of the experiences that have been happening. Like we got, what do we got? We got Saturn, we got the sun in Aries, we got Saturn in Aries, we got Chiron in Aries, we got Neptune in Aries. There's 6 planets actually. Did I say 7? Let me see. Hold on. So we got Mars in Aries, ruler of Aries. Okay. So the block is truly hot. Saturn in Aries. Oh man, talk about disciplining of the warrior and disillusionments of things, dissolvements of things. We got um, Neptune in Aries, Chiron in Aries, Mercury in Aries. I thought there was one more in Aries. Okay, so I said Mars, Saturn, Neptune, Chiron. The sun is in Aries, and Mercury is in Aries. So a lot is happening right now, and I just want to relate to them to some experience that I found to be intense, and the intentions that a lot of us are getting ourselves into this fiery overload of energy, a lot of spirit. The spirit is very high in all of us right now. And Aries is an initiator. Aries is the head, literally represents the head of our being, what we lead with, what people typically see about us, our personalities, okay? And that can be conflicting, all right? Because a lot of us see things in different ways. We communicate, i.e., Mercury, in different ways. And it's fiery. There's a lot of spirit in that. People are speaking passionately and learning more about how their authentic self can then connect and relate to someone else. And, Aries with the high spirit is not always so patient. The ego lives a lot in Aries. It's the head, it's the ruler of this human body. Okay. We got Mars, war. Okay. This fire of Shango, that's very leading, that's very passionate, as Ogun is also passionate. Oh, both warriors. Okay. And Shango, he be Oba Kabiesi, he be a king now. So a lot of us are wanting to be in our godlike energy, ascend to that. It's and there's a lot of planets in alignment, like there are people who are in alignment and out of alignment, and it's causing some friction, some confliction. Um, of understandings, because you got different energies trying to come to harmony. And with that needs to come patience. There's not a lot of patience when you got a lot of fire going on. Things want to move fast. They want to speak fast, like i.e. me, which is why I'm very intentional on my pace and how I'm sharing this energy right now. And how I am listening also to others to prevent some confrontations that I found, because with all these conflicting energies and conflict, there comes competition. Not like human beings do competition, the universal competition, the cosmological competition, such as with the planets, is just to try to they're trying to find balance in the universe with the energies. But here on this planet, human beings and other things are trying to be alpha, beta, HNIC, Indian to what the thing is. What they say, everybody want to be the chief. but nobody is comfortable being the Indian. Being a student first before you want to be a teacher. Some people are more comfortable being a student before they ever become a teacher. Some people would just go in it like they know everything, or they know what they know, because we all know what we know. So, going, oh, I got to journal some and on some things and go through some past notes, which is really cool. And so, speaking on the energies of the Orisha, we got a lot of justice going on, a lot of injustice. Know that for every opposite there is its attraction. Okay. So, Shango, justice, injustice, thunder, lightning, righteous, anger, truth, being spoken loudly. He don't like to repeat himself. He be by now. He like to say things once and be heard, to be understood. And if you don't get it, well, he's gonna aggressively, in his godlike dignity, tell you that you need to move on over this way because I'm not the one for you. Okay. And there's a lot of things that aren't the one for us right now. People, that job. Okay. So keeping this short and in timely manner, because I gotta go get our son in about 10 minutes. Okay. We got Ogun, that Mars energy. People warring, conflicting. People out here even competing with not just themselves, but others of the same and opposite sex. Like, look, I'm noticing not just the same sex competing with the same sex, but there's brothers. I'm speaking to the brothers, black men in particular, my brothers, but men and women. Okay, but particularly for our black men, there's a lot of competition with the brothers and the sisters competing for space, for energy, for, competing intellectually, spiritually. Who's smarter than who knows more? What's this? Elijah instance. I don't like that it's on my phone like this, because I feel like my feed is maybe a little backwards, but I pray, because Mercury is out here in Aries. Okay, communication is all over the place, even with technology. As I get into speaking about Ogun, he is the technological entity. Okay, so let's try to be not so communicative, by depending on things such as AI or electronics, computer. Let's try to really talk and speak with people so that we get some clarity. Do less texting, okay? Give somebody a call, meet them out for dinner, but don't text, don't send no emails too much if it it's possibly going to cause some confusion. Okay. And Ogun just cuts through confusion. Okay. Ogun cuts through those illusions with them knives and swords. Hell, you might shoot it at, because he also works with guns too. He's real raw, real straightforward. He's about action. He don't play. Like, get out my way. I got things to do. I got a role to play. There's a war going on out there. Don't you see they need me? Okay. I pray that you guys are all getting this message loud and clear. Eshu, Elegba, Eshu, Odaro. Hey, let this message get clear. Remove all this negative slowness and let the message communicate without being twisted, and let the truth be revealed to whomever will receive that. And let peace be still, okay? See, even look, I'm trying to keep my slow pace with this fast Rolling Stones music in the background. One of my favorite songs too, make me want to bounce. Like Painted Black. Okay. So, anyhow, let's be mindful of each other. And with the brothers, I'm not going on too long, and the sisters too, I'm going to get on that as well. Brothers, you say you want a feminine goddess. Well, learn to treat her well. Listen, be in your feminine energy and learn to listen. Stop trying to overpower. This goes for the women too, because, We're all guilty of this, trying to overtalk someone. Allow someone to have their value so that they can be heard, they can be seen, and the communication can be more clearly. Let's not do stupid, silly, ignorant, colonized shit, sugar, like some people do, like some brothers I came up against talking about time is money, money is time. Look, nobody's out here chasing money. If you out here chasing money, you on the wrong timeline. You living in a whole illusion. You hear me? And it's called, we all seen that movie from 1990. It wasn't 93, 99, I guess. It was somewhere around the close 2000s with that Matrix movie. You living in a whole nother reality chasing money. You don't have to chase money when we become more attractive, we become more divine. You know, the attraction, the magnetic energy is in the feminine energy. When we can be relatable, when we can be passionate, when we can listen and allow people to be, we become one with everything. So before I go, that's confirmation. It's 244. That's a 8. That's a 1. Look, we're talking about unity. We are everything. I'm going to pull us a card. I'm going to pull us a card of affirmation that we can take with, and then I'll come back later and do us a reading. Yes, I do have those readings up. Oh my God, I'm so excited. You know how things are growing. And thank you for those who have entrusted me with their readings and, and sharing that knowing, connecting with their own Aries, their own spirits to get them the messages that they need, they know they need to hear. Yes, Ashe, okay. So what card are we going to pull? I got to go pick up our son. What do we got here? We are alive. And what number is that? 26? That's an 8. That's abundance. That's infinite. That's reciprocity. We are alive. We honor our lives by letting go, dancing, singing, and feeling the fullness of joyful energy. We are our true selves when we are having fun. We are alive. I'm going to read that one more time because I got a couple more minutes before I got to walk out that door. 26 is of abundance. Go ahead if you can see it. We are alive, living, breathing, alive. We honor our life by letting go, dancing, singing, and feeling the fullness of our flow, joyful energy. We are our true selves when we are having fun. We are alive. Ashe. All right. Thank you. I'm going to keep this out for today. Thank you for mm, this tea is so good. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Until then, I'll come back with that reading. Peace. Odavo. Talk to you later. All right. Turn that off. And then how do I turn this?